Well, hello everybody, Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular. I got some interesting little testing devices right here, some tools for us to use in our hobby of making sure that, our silver and gold is actually legit. These came in and I want to show you some of these right now and kind of the interesting things I found with them. I thought they were actually pretty neat. So what are these right here? These come from thegoldlock.com. You can find them on that website and I'll post it down in the link below. But these are just kind of little pieces of, resin or plastic, whatever they are. It has a little hole in there so you can put it on your keychain. Always have it with you if you're going to coin shops, pawn shops, jewelry shops, or whatever, looking for some of this stuff. But it has a little slot in there, and of course they're all labeled with what they're for. This one right here, for instance, is USA Gold Eagle ½ ounce, and there's Silver Eagle 1 ounce, and all different kinds right here are available on their website. I have the United States 10 cents, 25 cents, 50 cents, and $1. And what I found is, like, let's use a 50-cent one. So here's United States silver 50-cent. You can take one of your coins, and basically, if it doesn't pass through this little slot correctly, just with ease, then probably not a real coin, because now the dimensions of the coin are not to the mint specifications, which means it's not legit. Now, this should not be your only way of testing a coin by any means, and they even talk about that when you buy these right here, that, do this and then weigh them and then, check them other ways too. But this is just one of the tools, and I think it's really cool. In fact, that you can just put it on your keychain if you're always buying, let's say $50, you have it ready to go. I can imagine a lot of people are probably going to get these. Here's a Walking Liberty 1933, and we're just going to go ahead and, what's that? Denver Mint right there. Yeah, so 1933 Denver. We're going to try to pass this through and see what happens, and we're going to just put it in there. So let's see, try to pass it through the slot, and you can see that it's not trying to pass through. I'd have to, once I could try to jam it through, but that would be something that you're like, well, something's got to be wrong, right? Because why would you have to do that? Why would you be putting something through to that degree? It's not going through. Here's another one. This is a commemorative $50 right here. So this is really cool. This is the Oregon Trail. So we're going to try to put that, again, same dimensions as our normal $50 that are 90% silver, and it's not going through. And here is a Franklin $50, Liberty Bell in the back. We love these right here. This starts to go through. Doesn't seem to be a problem. Now, silver $50 should be, what are they, 12.5 grams, right? So it says that if the coin does go through, go ahead and get your scale out. Scales are really cheap. It's a tool that we love using, right? No problem. We're going to go ahead and just make sure we got it set to grams. It is on grams right there, you can see. And we're going to put the thing right on there. It should be 12.5. Now, you have to sometimes consider these could be worn out. This is 12.8. That's not what you really want to see, right? The United States Mint wasn't in the habit of giving us free silver, so to speak. So seeing that 12.78 is a little bit on the high side. Is that a red flag? Yes. Does that mean that it's excluded from, being real by any means? Not necessarily. Sometimes there could be errors out there. It could give us a little bit more. But there's other tools too. And this is the coin ping tester. I like to have this. This is all cheap stuff. I mean, these right here are just a couple dollars. I have a coupon code, Spegtacular, that you can use on these right here. And I'll put that coupon code down in the description too, in case you want to use that and save yourself some money. That's for your benefit, not to my benefit. It's just to get you a little bit off. And same thing with the ping tester. There's a coupon code there to save you guys some money, because why not help you all out, right? Anyways, so you can use this right here in conjunction with everything else you see and see how it pings. There it is. And do you want to see how let's see if I have a real $50. I do have a real $50. Hold on. Let's see how these things ping. Hold on. Stand by. So I have a tube. Nope, those are 40%. That is going to ping completely differently. Here we go. Here's a tube of 90%. These are proven real. And let's get some of these out. These are really just junk silver. Some of them are better condition than others. But we're going to go ahead and just, this one's kind of nicer, but 1963. Let's go ahead and ping this, and we'll see how it sounds. You're going to notice a little bit of a difference, I think. Now, in conjunction with this ping tester, you can end up using an app on your phone to, if you have bad hearing, like kind of I do, to hear the difference in resonating sounds, and that's all free too. I think Coin Ping Test or something like that. It should be on your phone. Check it out, and you should be able to get this stuff all for free. That stuff. Can you hear the difference? It has a much higher tone. This one does. That one down there. Now listen to this one. Bada bang. Now this is definitely a real coin. If you had the ping tester, the app, that when you tested that, you would find out that this right here is not real. So, you know, based on all these tests right here, you would find out that these three coins right here are not real. These two right here did not even pass it through the first test of going through this little, you know, I don't even know what to call it, plastic coin test piece that would be on your keychain. Did not even make it through. You'd know for a fact that those were fake. And then the ping tester would have told you, hey, these are no good. You want to weigh these just for fun? Let's go ahead and let's weigh these right here just to see what they are. Again, it should be 12.5. This comes in at 14.11 grams, nowhere near good. And this one right here was 13.5, nowhere near good. So this one was close. We had to use extra testing methods to figure that out. Now, you know, there's other tests out there, like the very expensive Sigma Metalytics. We could have definitely had this with us too. Power this on. Let's see what this would have showed. We're going to do all three coins on this just for funsies, because why not, right? 90% pre-1945 should be the setting. And we'll go ahead and place each one on there. You can see the arrow is way up to the right, which means that that one was no good. And arrow way up to the right, that one is no good, meaning it's not 90% silver. And lastly, this Franklin half dollar we're going to put on there. And again, way up to the right. So the expensive machine would have been like, hey, you know, no bueno on those ones. But for the most part, the cheaper machines, you know, between having one of these right here, a digital scale, and a coin ping tester, which costs you probably, what, less than 25 bucks for everything right there? Maybe less than 30 now that the scales have been going up in price because of, you know, inflation. Less than 30 bucks, you could have had those, used those time and time again to check your coins, or you could have paid $700-800 bucks, or whatever the crazy amount these are now, and got one of these. And, you know, either way, you're testing your coins. But let's keep going, right? I want to show you something scary, actually. Something very scary, because we got time. Let's go with Silver Eagles this time, right? So 1 ounce Silver Eagles. I have that one available right here too. And we'll check this out. So we're going to put our Silver Eagles through and see if they fit. So again, this can't be your only testing way. It's just one of the many things you have to use to test. That one fits through, no problem. That one fits through. A little bit more difficult though, but it's still fitting through. I'm going to put the fit throughs on the right-hand side right there, so you can see them. I'll push them up. So fit through, does fit through, no problemo. Fit through, no problem. Let's see. That one fits through. So far, so good. They all fit through. And fit through. A little bit more of a problem on that one right there, but still does fit. And lastly, 2021. That one fits through, no problem. So all of these Eagles fit through. So you would go to the next step and you would weigh them, right? So here we go. Silver Eagles, I think, are what, like 31.1 grams or something. So let's see if I can scoop this all up. Move out of the way, you. All right. That way my audience can see what I'm doing here. I'm making a total mess, by the way. So 31.1 grams. Let's go. Oh, we're already on grams. So now we'll put, again, a right-hand pile for good and then a left-hand pile for bad. In fact, let's move these up here so we can see that pile. So 26.5, 26.6. It should be 31 grams. This is not good. This goes into a left-hand pile. So with the scale and that little device, we were able to identify that one. Here's another one. 32. Again, it should be 31. The government's not trying to give us free silver. That's not good. 31.5. Getting close. Not too bad. Not really trying to give us free silver, but That's so close that we could actually probably look a second time at that one. Let's go ahead and do this one, 31.2. Looks like it's really good, so we're going to put this on the right-hand pile. And this one already has a chip out of it. I've proven that one's fake. This is a 26 grams, no good. Let's see, 31.7. You know what? Let's put that in the right-hand pile too. That's close-ish. It's not really what you want to see, but close enough. And 31.1 looks like right on the money. So 4 of them so far still look good after using the scale and that cheap little method right there. In fact, let's keep going. Let's go ahead and put these onto the Sigma and go from there. Now we're getting to the expensive method. And at the end, we'll use another cheap method, the pocket pinger. We'll run calibrate. And we'll come down to 999 fine silver because that's what they are. So far we still have 4 that we believe are possibly good. And we have a right hand one because it's in the middle of the brackets. It's still going to be good. And outside of the brackets, no, I'm thinking that it's not good. It's outside the brackets. It's not going to be pure silver. No bueno on that. We'll double check it one more time. Outside of the brackets, we don't like that. And we're going to go ahead and put that on the left-hand side. Not good. In the brackets, that one's good. And in the brackets, that one's good. So 3 good, 3 bad, right? Or how many bad? 4 bad? 4 bad. Okay. Now we're going to keep going. We're going to use the pocket pinger. We're going to make sure that they all sound alike. Now, if you have the app tells you right then and there. It doesn't have to be like, oh, they sound like each other. The app goes good or bad. Real simple. It says, yep, this one's good. Yep, this one's bad. I dropped the pocket pinger. That's okay. It's made out of plastic, resin, whatever it is. We're going to keep going with it. And they also have this little thing right here. You can tap the edge, too, of the coin. We're going to do that this time. All right. And you'll find that different purities of silver do sound different. So 999 is going to sound different than 90%. 90% is going to sound different than sterling. Uh-oh. That one sounds a lot different, doesn't it, than 1987? Huh. Put that over here in the left-hand pile because we're worried about that one. This is a 2012. That one's still good. So we got 2 that are good, the 2012 and 1994. These are 2 good silver eagles. Put them over there. But this one right here, this has passed every test but the ping test, basically. 1987. Let's ping it one more time. This is what I found interesting. It even passed the Sigma Metalytics test, the $800 test. But based off of the ping, which you cannot lie on the ping, there's no confusing that. A metal will resonate with the frequency of sound based on its metal content. You cannot fake that, ladies and gentlemen. That's something that can't be changed, can't be altered. It is what it is. Here is 999 fine setting. Let's make sure that we looked at it the right way. Let's put that back on there. And it shows in the middle. But ladies and gentlemen, this Sigma Metalytics, this $800 machine, just proved to you that it's not 100%, that you can't only go by that, because this is actually not a silver coin by any means. And you want to look at it closely, you can look as close as you want. This is not a real silver eagle. In fact, this is a counterfeit eagle. Isn't that crazy? To think that it passed so many tests except for the test that you can't fake, which is the ping test. So something to think about, right? And something to really put you in that mindset of be very careful. Just because you bought the most expensive tester in the entire world doesn't mean that it's going to be flawless. There's $20,000 XRF machines out there that will only test the outer layer of a coin, the very, very outer layer. And if something inside of a thicker coin or a thicker piece of metal is not real silver, that thing will still say it is. It's kind of wild to think about that we need multiple pieces. And some people are like, well, I'm going to stick with dimes because, you know, dimes are small and nobody's going to counterfeit those. And that's my my thing. I just stick with dimes. Well, here is one for USA silver dimes, 10 cents, right? And we're going to go ahead and put my Mercury dimes inside of this thing. And they don't even fit. They won't even go through. Look at that. These are actually fake silver dimes. Isn't that ridiculous? People are faking 10-cent coins. How silly is that? But that's the world we live in, unfortunately, isn't it? I actually hid, and I don't even remember which ones they are now. I hid some real $1 coins within all these right here. So we're going to go through. I have a dollar tester. This is my favorite one. Out of all of them, this is one that is definitely going to go on my keychain, the USA silver dollar, because I'm always going places and finding these dollars right here. So I'm going to put everyone through, and same thing. I'm going to go through the test and find out where the real ones are. I don't remember which ones they are. So let's start from the start. Let's move everything out of the way because we need some room here. These ones right here have stars in them, so I know that's a fake because I've already determined that one's a fake. So yeah, not going to fit through. Left side. We're going to do it quick. Left side doesn't fit through. 1924 peace dollar doesn't fit through. Left. Morgan dollar doesn't fit through. Doesn't fit through. Morgan again, not through. Left side. Left side is bad side. That one sort of fits through. Yes, I'm going to go right side on that one. It feels weird, though. It feels like it's rusty. That's not good. Let's see. Fits through. Peace dollar. Doesn't fit through. Morgan. A lot of these come from China, these fakes right here. And, with metal and stuff, it's hard to get the dimensions correct on metal and have the same metal content. In fact, I'd say hard is impossible. So these are supposed to be 90% silver coins, and they're not fitting through the dollar little plastic, I don't know what to call these things, little plastic coin testers. They're actually kind of handy. I'm going to put a few of these on my keychain because I go to places that, like some shops, that are just like hole-in-the-wall shops, and they don't test that well. They can't afford a $800 tester. And I know what you say, like, buy reputable, right? And I agree, but sometimes you get some real good deals from the places like that, the not so reputable, and you can get some discounts. And if you know what you're doing by testing the right way, you can really reap on those cheaper rewards, and then your stack just becomes worth more and more and more that way. So anyways, these four right here fit through. These all do not fit through. So these are all fake coins. That big stack right there. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and weigh them now, just for funsies. And I probably wouldn't bring a scale with me when I go out someplace, but if you do, then that's cool. But I would definitely, for me, when I go places, I bring a pocket pinger with me, and I always, bring like my tools, like a book. You know what I mean? What I'm looking for, because sometimes in my phone, of course, too, because all the information on weights and dimensions and everything, you're going to be in that as well. And also, like, from now on, I'm going to be bringing these little plastic things right here. Like I said, I don't know what to call them, plastic testers. I'm going to be bringing those with me because those can go right on my keychain. Takes up no room extra. It'll be nice. And people, before I weigh these, people are always coming up to me that know that I'm, Spegtacular and know that I like coins. They always go like, hey, I have these old Morgan dollars from my grandpa, blah, blah, blah. Can you look at them? I tell you what, a lot of times when I look at those things, they're fake. I mean, a majority of times. So this would be something I could bring with me and be like, hey, I actually have this right here. Look at this. Is real, is not real, based off of that test. If it goes through, let's do a little bit more research on these things. Anyways, a Morgan dollar should be 26.73 grams. And, or somewhat, these are worn down coins, so it might be a little different. 26.73. 26.73 is the number. This right here is 23.2. I'm going to put that in the left-hand pile. There's no way that's going to be real. That's way too... For a coin that's not even worn down that much on this, that wouldn't be real. Let's look at this one. Again, 26.73. This is 23. Not good. Here we go. There's a peace dollar. 26.73 is the number we want. 26.51 with a worn down coin. That deserves a second, well, what are we on now? A third look? So yeah, we'll go a little bit deeper on that. And here is a 1888 Morgan dollar. 19. That is not good. No bueno on that one. So left hand side. So that would have told that tale. Now, let's go ahead and ping one or two just to see what it sounds like, right? Let's ping this one right here. Is a Morgan dollar. Still ringing, high pitched, still ringing. Let's see what a real peace dollar sounds like. If you have decent ears, you can tell that is way different. That is actually a good coin. And if you don't have good ears, like I said, the app that can come, in conjunction with something like this, the pocket pinger, that you got to get that thing. I use it too on my phone. It's real simple. Unfortunately, I'm recording on my phone right now, so I can't do both. But it's definitely a great app, and it would tell you, hey, real, not real. Or it might even just say, like, hey, you might need to test a little bit more. Might need a little bit of a bonus testing. Let's keep on going with a couple more pings just to hear the difference. Not good. Really not good. And also, another tool I use, and I think a lot of people like to have these, and this is something I do carry with me in my pocket, but sometimes it gets a little weird because now my pocket's like getting stuck to things, is I do carry a little rare earth magnet. You get these for pretty cheap as long as you only get a couple here and there off of like Amazon or eBay. But this is something right here that I carry. They are very fragile though. You can see this one already has a crack out of it, but you can go to your coins, and if any of them stick, any silver coins stick, instantly you know they're not real. So not real. That one right there. That would have told you, based off of that one coin, that that one is not real. But you saw that every other one passed it. There's some coins that are fake will stick. Some coins now they're getting better at faking coins, won't. I actually have a whole thing of fake coins right here. Let's see if any more. So you can see there's a few out there that are magnetic, but all of these coins right here pass the magnet test, no problem. So those are not magnetic. And look what happens. Sometimes they make them out of iron, and look what happens to those coins. Can you see that coin right there? You know what that is? That is rust. And I tell you what, it doesn't happen to silver coins. Silver coins do not rust, but iron does, and steel. So anyways, that's that. And hopefully you all, enjoyed me going through some things. I know that sometimes these are long-winded videos because there's actually more to testing than just me going like, oh, yep, it's real, fake, whatever, it's check it out one time, blah, blah, blah. You got to use multiple methods. People say to use the suspending in water method and stuff, but listen, are you going to use that method when you go to a coin shop or a bullion shop or a pawn shop? No way in heck are you going to be doing that method. There's no way. But these are very, very valid ways of keeping a tester with you, And it would take no effort at all to go to whoever's running that shop and go like, hey, I'm trying to buy a 1 ounce eagle. You mind if I slide it through this real quick just to check, And I'm sure they would be like, yeah, go ahead, man. My stuff's real. Or, maybe they would be like, no, no, no. I don't let you put that inside of some plastic little thing. I won't let you slide it through. Then walk out the door. No big deal. But anyways, that's some really, really cool things that you can get and just have with you and put them in your pocket. So I'll have links down in the description, 2 different websites. One for the gold tester, and the gold tester that I've shown before, which is kind of like a magnetic device, and it'll come with like a little card, and you can see if they put like a piece of magnetized metal within the gold coin, because sometimes they'll put like a gold coin, for the most part, or a gold bar, and then most of it will be a magnetized metal in there, so like iron or titanium or something like that. They'll put a piece of that within the bar to kind of disperse the amount of gold that they got to sell to you and make a big profit off of you, right? They might, lose a little bit on gold, but ultimately they're selling a gold bar for $1,900 or so. They're going to win. So the little gold tester is also on that site. So there's the website again, thegoldlock.com, and you can find these plastic pieces right here, there. And again, Spegtacular is going to be the coupon code there. And then there's also another website I'll put down below for the pocket pinger if you like that. And I'd recommend getting multiple things in your arsenal. If you are like me and you buy coins a decent amount, don't get fooled by the fakes. All these fakes right here are not from me getting fooled. These are from people in our community, just like you, getting fooled. So, and they've sent these to me to show off and to help you learn from their mistakes. And if you have tools in your arsenal, you won't make mistakes, or at least not this many. I got to go for now. Appreciate you for watching. Spegtacular is out. Well, hello everybody. I seek to educate and entertain through my journey of collecting coins and stacking precious metals. I encourage you to subscribe and please stay with me on this journey. I am Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular.